Hello everyone, this video is all about some mysterious places which shocked the whole world. We are going to introduce you to top 10 mysterious places in the world which had put the whole world in a complete shock. Number 1. Edinburgh Castle. Edinburgh Castle, an old fortress built on a rock, is the site of 900 years of history and legends. Some say it might even be haunted. The dungeons are where you might come across the ghost of Alexander Stuart, Duke of Albany. It was the site of a large paranormal investigation in 2001. 9 researchers and more than 200 members of the public explored the castle's forgotten rooms and various secret passages. Half of them reported paranormal experiences in the castle's haunted areas. What about you? Number 2. Prague, the Jewish cemetery in Prague. A cemetery with a particular charm. The cemetery in Prague is a little bit special. According to archaeologists, 11 cemeteries were stacked on top of each other and the number of people buried there could be more than 100,000. Dating back to the 15th century, this cemetery is the oldest Jewish burial ground in Europe. The place has a particular charm. In a confined space, with nearly 12,000 tombstones tangled up together, this cemetery has an astonishing feeling of mystery. Number 3. ALCATRAZ, the prison where nobody escapes, events and festivals. San Francisco. San Francisco, Alcatraz, the prison where nobody escapes. An iconic escape. Alcatraz is not only the most famous prison in the United States. On an island in the Bay of San Francisco, no prisoner had ever managed to escape, until the night of June 11, 1962. 3 prisoners achieved the impossible on a makeshift raft. Frank Morris, and the brothers Clarence and John Anglin escaped after digging through the wall of their cell. There was a major operation to find them, but it was to no avail. While investigators think they drowned in the bay, they are still on the police's wanted list. And some people argue that they might still be alive. Number 4. The Lost Metro of Moscow, events and festivals. Moscow, Chutakov 2. Moscow, the Lost Metro of Moscow. A continuing legend. If there is one rumor that regularly resurfaces, it is the existence of a second metro in Moscow. Created under Stalin, during the Cold War, it was intended for important dignitaries to use to escape in the event of an attack or war. To this day, nobody has been able to confirm its existence, but the legend persists. Some argue that it comprises 4 lines connecting the Kremlin, the FSB headquarters, the Ministry of Defense and strategic facilities such as Vnukovo Airport. So go and look for this mysterious metro yourself. Number 5. White's Club, gentlemen only, events and festivals. London, Simon Gurney. London, White's Club, gentlemen only. In London, there are quite a few clubs which are only open to members. Founded in 1693, White's Club is one of the most exclusive and mysterious in the English capital. Current members include Prince Charles, Prince William, and Conrad Black. A member of the Association of London Clubs, White's Club accepts only men. This club reserved for British high society is of great interest to the English public because nobody knows what goes on there, which adds an aura of mystery. Number 6. New York, Amityville House. The mystery continues. Anyone who likes horror films has heard of Amityville, the House of the Devil. The film tells the true story of a family tragedy which occurred on the night of November 14, 1974. Ronald DeFeo Jr., 23, killed his parents as well as his 4 young brothers and sisters. He said at the time that he heard voices telling him to kill. Some even claimed to be the devil. A year later, the Lutz family moved into the house. Encountering strange phenomena, they believed it to be haunted and left quickly. Several decades after the tragedy and the film which made it famous, the house can still be seen today in Long Island, New York. Number 7. Haunted House in Toulouse, Events and Festivals. Toulouse, Emily 1980. Toulouse, haunted house in Toulouse. A building full of noise. This building in the Pink City is said to be haunted, and several people have reported strange noises emanating from the house. And nobody has been able to find out why. There are theories that the old mansion house is built on the site of an ancient gallows, or that a former tenant, a painter, murdered one of his female models there. As the rumors increased, a famous parapsychologist, Yves Linon, conducted an investigation. He discovered a room that was used for spiritualism dating back to the 19th century. So do these noises come from seances or somewhere else? Go and have a look and do some investigating yourself. Number 8. Miami, the Bermuda Triangle. A modern myth. When we talk about mysterious places all over the world, the most famous must be the Bermuda Triangle. It connects Bermuda, Puerto Rico, and Miami. For more than 40 years it has been the site of unexplained disappearances, including boats and aircraft. Some legends recount how these disappearances might be due to extraterrestrial phenomena or magnetic fields, capable of bringing down a plane. Every year, on average, 4 aircraft and 20 boats disappear with no trace. Is it an actual paranormal phenomenon or extreme weather in the region? It's up to you to decide. Number 9. A stretch of dense forest in the heart of Delhi, stretching for about 10 kilometers and known more popularly as the lung of the city, Sanjay Van is considered by nearby residents to be one of the most haunted places in Delhi. Seems perfectly normal while going through its near innocuous description. Let me lift the curtains for you. The numerous mausoleums of Sufi saints in the forest are supposedly teeming with paranormal energy, for the forest is completely desolate. Wanderers who sometimes happen to stumble inside the forest often complain of an unsettling voice beckoning to them. Not scary? Why don't you plan your next picnic at this place then? Number 10. North Sentinel Island is one of the Andaman Islands, an archipelago in the Bay of Bengal which also includes South Sentinel Island. It is home to the Sentinelese, a people who have rejected, often violently, any contact with the outside world. They are among the last uncontacted people to remain virtually untouched by modern civilization. The Andaman and Nicobar Islands Protection of Aboriginal Tribes Act of 1956-11 prohibits travel to the island and any approach closer than 5 nautical miles, 9.26 kilometers, in order to prevent the resident tribespeople from contracting diseases to which they have no immunity. The area is patrolled by the Indian Navy. Nominally, the island belongs to the South Andaman Administrative District, part of the Indian Union Territory of Andaman and Nicobar Island. In practice, Indian authorities recognize the islanders' desire to be left alone and restrict their role to remote monitoring. They do not prosecute them for killing non-Sentinelese people. The island is in effect a sovereign area under Indian protection. In 2018, the Government of India excluded 29 islands, including North Sentinel, from the restricted area permit regime, until December 31, 2022. In a major effort to boost tourism. In November 2018, however, the government's Home Ministry stated that the relaxation of the prohibition was intended only to allow researchers and anthropologists, with pre-approved clearance, to visit the Sentinel Islands. The Sentinelese have repeatedly attacked approaching vessels. This resulted in the deaths of 2 fishermen in 2006 and an American missionary, John Allen Shaw, in 2018.